Hey YouTube, Easy Papa Les coming at you today with today is going to be a twofer. It's a twofer tip for the Lee products. Let me zoom back out here so you can take a look at the tool head. This is my 9mm tool head. I don't have the powder feed on in station number 4 so you can see what I'm doing. Sometimes the Loadmaster gets kind of finicky, and the primer feed, the shell plate doesn't necessarily hold the cartridge overly steadily. And what I like to do, and other people have suggested, and it works real well. Here in position 1, I have the universal decapper die from Lee. All it does is it lines up the cartridge and knocks out the primer, and that's all this does. In station number 2, I have the sizing and decapping die, and what I did was I took the decapping pin out, because station 2 on the Loadmaster is where the new primer is inserted in the case. So this station number 2 resizes the case and puts a new primer in, and what this does is it holds the case in a repeatable, consistent position, and helps with seating the primer. It makes all the difference in the world. I don't understand why Lee doesn't tell everybody to do that. Then in station number 3, I have my my powder feed that also bells the case. I have my bullet seater, and then over here I have my factory crimp die, the Lee factory crimp die. It's a great way to get a good crimp, a factory type crimp, instead of a roll crimp. You can actually get a taper crimp, and that's really important on the 45 and the 9mm, 10mm auto pistols, and also on my I use one for my 223, and it just makes life a whole lot easier. You get a very light, you can adjust how much crimp you get, and it just makes all the difference in the world. You don't get any bullets set back, and just a little bit of crimp holds the bullet in place. The bullet doesn't, as you're firing, you don't get any bullet movement and set back in your case and stuff, and it makes for a safer round. A lot of guys don't crimp their bullets. I think they're foolish, but that's my opinion, and you're welcome to it. Anyway, that's my setup, and today you get a twofer. Some of you may have been wondering what this back here is. This is a little blast shield for the Lee Loadmaster, because it primes on the upstroke, and when you have this in the full upright position, it takes the your primer feed and tray and puts it behind the shield. If you happen to get a primer discharge, this protects you and your being from any accidents that happen. It's cheap insurance. I think they're like $5. I don't know why Lee doesn't automatically put them on there, but it just attaches here to the frame on the Loadmaster, and that's a very highly recommended option for you to go get when you buy your Loadmaster. If you have any questions or comments today, post them down below, and I'll give you the part number for the universal crimp die, and also the factory, not universal crimp die, universal decapper, and the factory crimp die. These are both optional. They don't come with your die sets. They are extra, but they are well worth the extra money, in my opinion, and they're not overly expensive. And I think that's it for today. Take care, and remember, keep smiling. It makes people wonder what you've been up to. Take care, YouTube. Bye-bye.